Pro Group Management. Workers' comp that works for you.
This is 7 at 7 from the Las Vegas Review-Journal.
Good morning, everyone. I'm Renee Summerhour. We start off with your top stories brought to you by Nevada Hand's Silver Sky Assisted Living Community. Learn more at nevadahand.org. One of Nevada's most accomplished and trusted journalists was found stabbed to death outside of his home Saturday morning. We would shortly learn the victim was Las Vegas Review-Journal investigative reporter and our beloved colleague, 69-year-old Jeff Gehrman. According to Metro Police, officers responded to the 7200 block of Bronze Circle near North Tenaya Way around 10:30 a.m. Saturday after a neighbor notified police of Gehrman's body on the side of his home. Police say they found him with multiple stab wounds and believed he may have been in an altercation with someone late morning Friday that led to him being stabbed.
Right now, we believe that this is an isolated incident. There is no concern for the general public or anyone else at this time.
Las Vegas police said Sunday morning that this homicide investigation is a top priority for the department, and police have already received tips from the public and released these photos Monday of the possible suspect. These images show a person wearing a wide straw hat, bright orange reflective long sleeve shirt, blue jeans, gray shoes, and carrying a black or dark blue shoulder bag. Police suspect the stabber was casing the neighborhood to commit other crimes when Gehrman was killed. They are seeking footage taken between 8 a.m. and 1 p.m. Friday near Vegas and Rock Springs Drive. Anyone with information is urged to contact LVMPD Homicide at 702-828-7777 or at Crimestoppers-NV. Former co-workers, attorneys, and politicians remembered Gehrman, who worked to expose corruption and crime of mob figures, casino industry leaders, and more. The National Press Club Journalism Institute issued a statement regarding Gehrman's killing, saying, quote, "We are stunned and saddened. Mr. Gehrman was a relentless investigator who made his career in Las Vegas." Veteran criminal defense attorney Tom Patero reflected on his decades-long relationship with Gehrman, saying, quote, "He was a fearless reporter. If a story was there, he didn't care who was in it. There was no one he would back off to. He was the embodiment of the First Amendment." Review-Journal's James Schaefer has more on Gehrman's career and powerful community impact.
Political investigations, jewelry heists, and organized crime, all news categories that fell beneath the byline of longtime Las Vegas reporter Jeff Gehrman. Remembered for his tenacity as a hard news reporter that was dedicated to the craft of journalism. In 1997, Gehrman worked as a reporter for the Las Vegas Sun, being one of the first reporters to break the story of the killing of Las Vegas Mafia associate Herbert Fat Herbie Blitzstein. In 2010, Gehrman joined the Las Vegas Review-Journal after more than 2 decades at the Las Vegas Sun. In 2017, Gehrman and other members of the Las Vegas Review-Journal's investigative team conducted a year-long investigation of the Las Vegas Convention and Visitors Authority, finding details of lavish purchases and first-class trips overseas for elected officials who served on the agency's board. In the same year, Las Vegas suffered the worst mass shooting in modern American history. Gehrman reported several days later on how the shooter had not only fired at the crowd at the Route 91 festival, but also at 2 nearby fuel tanks.
Las Vegas was considered an open city for the mafia.
And as a writer and host, Gehrman brought an important voice to the Review-Journal's true crime podcast, Mobbed Up. Tributes came from all across the state of Nevada. Governor Steve Sisolak called Gehrman's death a tragic loss for our community, adding Gehrman was tough but fair. Gehrman was 69 years old.
In your business news, sponsored by Bank of Nevada Bank on Accountability, Strata Development Group filed plans with the city of Henderson for a 22-story project at the southeast corner of Lake Mead Parkway and Water Street. The tower, called Waterfall, would accompany just over 2 acres of land and feature 110 hotel rooms and 225 apartments. It will also include meeting rooms, offices, a restaurant and sky lounge on the top floor, and more. Strata hopes to break ground in mid-2023. Now for your weather report, brought to you by Star Nursery, your garden's partner for every bloomin' thing. The excessive heat warning has been extended until 8 p.m. Thursday. Residents and visitors should remember to drink plenty of water, stay in air-conditioned rooms, and check up on relatives and neighbors. Young children and pets should never be left in unattended vehicles. With that, expect today's highs to sit at around 112 degrees with light winds coming from the southeast. Tonight, mostly clear skies with lows around 85 degrees. For the rest of the week, more excessive heat, but a bit of a cool down. Temps will remain around 108 degrees until Friday, where we could see 103 degrees. Evening lows will be in the mid to low 80s. We could see an even more drastic cool down by the weekend and possible showers to follow.
Vegas Nation, brought to you by Station Casinos, STN Sports. Download the app today. The Raiders' 2022 season kicks off this Sunday, and of the 53 players on the opening roster, Vegas Nation's Vinny Bonsignore has identified 4 who could be poised for a breakout season. Those players are second-year defensive backs Nate Hobbs and Trayvon Merrick, fourth-year tight end Foster Moreau, and wide receiver Tyron Johnson. For more on these potential breakout stars, visit vegasnation.com.
In your health news, sponsored by Boulder City Hospital, we're here for you when you need us. People gathered to place purple lights and ribbons atop of 2 large boulders during a Las Vegas vigil in honor of Overdose Awareness Day. Before the Wednesday night vigil, a program took place on the basketball court at Chuck Minker Sports Complex with training on how to deal with or avoid overdose emergencies. The 200 attendees at the event also received overdose prevention kits and could visit with treatment and recovery agencies. More than 600 people died from overdoses in Clark County in 2021.
Sports, sponsored by DNR House of Diamonds, making luxury affordable, located in downtown Summerlin. The Aces took Game 3 of their WNBA semifinal series against the Seattle Storm Sunday, winning 110-98 in overtime. The Aces capitalized on a last-second bucket to end regulation, then outscored the Storm 18-6 in OT to take a 2-1 lead in the best-of-5 series. Game 4 is tonight in Seattle. Sports betting, sponsored by Las Vegas Paiute Tribal Smoke and Cigar Shop. There is still time to sign up for NFL and college football handicapping contests, and a few of them offer big overlays. The amount of money a sportsbook must add to the prize pool in addition to the entry fee. The $1,000 entry Circa Sports Million has 3,160 entries for an overlay of $2.8 million. And the $1,000 entry Circa Survivor has 4,290 entries for a $1.7 million overlay. For more, read Todd Dewey's story at lvrj.com.
In your entertainment news, sponsored by Best Mattress, Best Service, Best Selection, Best Price Guaranteed, the producers of the Adult Swim TV show Rick and Morty unveiled their hashtag Wormageddon immersive fan experience Friday at the Fremont Street Experience. The experience includes sculptures of characters Summer Smith, Planetina, and Space Beth, and show a scene creating to bridge the gap between the 5th season and the premiere of the 6th season on Sunday. Fans can visit the experience from 10 a.m. to 10 p.m. daily until September 11th. Thank you for watching 7 at 7 a.m. I'm Renee Summerhour. If you have an Amazon Fire TV, search Review Journal to download our channel. Watch Las Vegas Breaking News streaming live on your OTT device. We'll see you back here later today for 7 at 7 p.m. from the Las Vegas Review Journal. Have a great day.
Review Journal Studio, sponsored by Adam Kuttner. Get the maximum settlement as quickly as possible. This 7 at 7 update, sponsored by Pro Group Management. You're watching 7 at 7 from the Las Vegas Review Journal.